Quick guide on depinning a Honda Nidec harness. We have this one right here. I originally got some depinning tools, but as it turns out that these are actually a little too big for what I need to do. They were helpful in removing this locking tab, which is the first step right here, this black tab up here. You have to pull this upwards. It pops open the tab. If you've done it right, it'll stay open and you'll see that it is not flush with the gray. It gets caught. So to actually remove the wires themselves, I have a headlamp right here just to get a little bit better lighting. The wires actually, you don't want to be touching any of these small holes right here. They're unnecessary, don't touch them. You have these big holes right here, and this connector housing, it looks like it actually has a built-in pin in each of these holes. So when you slide the wire in, the built-in pin catches it and then holds on to it. So the reason why I'm using this tiny safety pin instead of depinning tools is because you have to actually get it underneath that pin, kind of like this right here. You have to slide your piece of metal along the edge close to the small hole. You slide it down, get underneath the pin, and then you lift it. You essentially pry it down, so like this, so that, let's say this is the pin that's holding down, you pry it up. And once you do that, you will be able to pull this wire out, and it should come out with almost no force. You can also push the wire in first before you do this, and that should help kind of release some pressure on that pin before you lift it up. Let's see if I can get a better angle. It's pretty tricky to do. Here, we'll do this. This might be a little bit of a better angle. I'm just gonna kind of leave the footage up so you guys can see that this takes a while. You can, with a pin like this, you can actually kind of feel the tension. You can also hear it. And there you have it. Pretty, to me, it looks like undamaged connector. And if you want to redo this, just make sure this connector is oriented properly. So this sort of tab should be sticking up, and you slide it into whatever hole that you want it to be in. So I'm just going to put it back. It's an original hole. Just slide it in. You'll hear it click, actually. There you go, that little click right there. Now it's nice and pinned in there. Won't be coming out. You can hear the pin that I've pried up. It's a little bit looser now, so you can hear it click as I push in and out, compared to these where it's pretty silent.